Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our Virgo new moon sound and energy transmission. I'm Heather and
Donny,
my beloved husband,
and I
Donnie.
want to just say I'm honored to be in the presence of the Divine Priestess. You ladies are incredible, and it's an honor and a privilege. Me and Scotty, and we're holding up the,
Arlene
and
here.
of course Arlene are holding up the Divine Masculine. So it's a blessing and an honor to be with you ladies.
All right, so I'm just going to share a little bit about the energies of where we're at and the intention of our ceremony and our focus today. So we've got some Virgos in the house. It's so beautiful. And Virgo is the sign of the High Priestess. And another archetype is the healer. It's an earth sign. You guys have our little book. You can read all about Virgo right in here. Kind of your little cheat sheet. It's an earth sign, mutable, negative polarity. The symbols or archetypes of the High Priestess and the Virgin. And the Virgin doesn't mean, it actually means the sovereign, to be sovereign in your own energy. So I think we talked a little bit about sovereignty in our last circle here, and what that means, your ability to kind of stand on your own two
To be
feet.
your own truth, your own space,
Your own,
not governed by anybody else, but to be in your own will.
yeah, your own will. Colors are green and brown. One of the symbols is the wheat, the shaft of wheat, which is like green and brown, because this is the time when wheat is coming. The wheat fields are almost ready for harvest. And what else? The planets, Mercury, it's adaptable, reliable, hardworking, humble, health conscious, organized. Some of the challenges can be for Virgo can be being overly perfectionist. Probably not even saying it properly. So there you go, being a perfectionist. And what else? Uh, so you know, perfectionism, wanting things to be in order, and all that is really important and powerful and beautiful. And sometimes maybe it can be a little
Daunting, challenging,
daunting, challenging, a little too much, like you're overthinking, being
over detailed.
yeah, right. So the gifts are having attention to detail, being practical and service oriented. The High Priestess, really, what is it to be a priestess? Both Donnie and I are actually ordained priests and priestesses in the Temple of Isis and also in the Church of Essenes. And to me, it means having a vocation. So it's like your career or your work is more than just work. It's like a way of bringing your gifts forward in service to the highest good of all beings, and service. So it's service orientated, in a way of sharing your gifts and kind of your vocation. Yeah.
Which is ultimately the highest goal we have as humans, is to find that place of service, find that place of contribution. So we're all, in essence, we're all priests and priestesses here on this land.
Yeah, definitely. So the priestess is known to be highly intuitive. You can perceive, activating the brow chakra, seeing things. And it's also associated, this Virgo, with the throat chakra. And so is the High Priestess, the throat chakra. Ability to use our voices to heal, bless, prosper. So our focus today is going to be really a lot on healing. And it's going to be our pleasure to bring a Hawaiian Huna practitioner. And in Huna, we have this practice called the bow of light, and it's a way of healing and replenishing our life force energy, our mana, our light. So, what else? One of the aromatherapies that we love to use is papyrus. Because papyrus, we have the papyrus from Egypt. So, papyrus, you write on papyrus, the ancient Egyptians. And so that's about communication, right? So I love that. but also other herbs or aromatherapy are lavender, patchouli, eucalyptus, um, crystals, sapphire, agate, amethyst, amazonite are all associated with the high priestess. And then we have, so when we're formulating intentions, the new moon is always time for new beginnings. It's when the sun and the moon are in the same sign. And so we can set intentions. You can set any intentions you like. And you might also want to set some intentions that align specifically around this lunation. So from today until the next new moon, we're going to be in the Virgo lunation. Okay, so we just today ended the Leo lunation, even though we've been in the sign of Virgo for since the 21st or something like that. All right, that was interesting.
You never know what this electronic stuff.
I know, it has a mind of its own. So if you're interested in some Virgo, aligning with the energies of Virgo, here's some ideas for intentions. I embrace clarity and organization, creating harmony in my life. I prioritize health and wellness, nurturing my body, mind, and spirit. I cultivate humility and compassion, serving others with grace and integrity. Yeah. And so, if you haven't, you might want to jot down an intention for yourself. And if there's anything up for healing, as I said, the throat chakra, naming things. So, really diving deep within, and if there's anything within you that feels unsettled, that feels like has been brewing, that you've kind of been holding on to, we've been going through some tumultuous times, and it can trigger a lot of stuff for us. And we're trying to keep moving forward, but honestly, check in with yourself and see maybe how you've been coping, dealing with things, and if you're holding anything, maybe anger or resentment or frustration, or I invite you to check in and have an honest assessment with yourself. You don't have to share it with anyone, but we are going to release it through this ceremony.
So a lot of times in our lives, there's an area. It could be a room. It could be a part of our business, but something that needs to be organized or put back into harmony again, maybe cleaned or sorted out through, or things like that. I mean, life is a never-ending process of doing these things, and yet sometimes we slip a little bit. So Virgo time is the best time to go find those little areas, a garage that you haven't been cleaning for a week or something, whatever, and find that, bring it to that level of healing, of blessings. Bring it to that place where it really feels good, because that's what we want more of in our life always, is to be more organized, to be more clear, to have more intention, to know where we're going, to be in our truth, to be in our transparency. Virgo is a great time.
Well said, Donny. And he's been totally organizing around here. Like, wow.
There's never an ending flow, I promise.
Awesome. All right. So with that, I'm going to move over to my bowls, and we're going to start our journey.
Let me switch the audio.
I invite you to get comfortable.
Yes.
Sit or lie back.
Yes. We take you on a nice, warm.
All right. Scotty, can you hear me loud and clear? Thumbs up. A thumb up from somebody. Turning up. Can you guys?
I can hear you, but Donny is really low.
Well, Donnie's not on his mic yet.
Oh, okay. I can hear you really good.
Okay, awesome. Got it dialed in.
Me too, I bet.
So we ask that everyone please mute yourself for the duration of this journey, which will be probably about 30 minutes. Mute yourself, make yourself comfortable. Find a comfy, cozy place to be. Lower your eyes and turn your awareness within. And upon your breath, following your breath as it goes in and out, relaxing into your exhale, softening your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Deepening your breath into the area of your chest, your heart. Noticing what's alive for you in this moment and tuning into your beautiful, precious intentions. As well as anything that is up for healing. Deepening your breath into the area of your belly. And down into your pelvis. And into your root chakra at the base of the spine. And now bring your awareness all the way down to the center of the earth. Tuning into inner earth. And just allowing the earth to reveal to you whatever it wants to reveal to you in this moment. You might get a sense of a color or some sort of landscape or scenario or geography. There's no right or wrong answers here. And bring your awareness back to your root chakra and specifically the space between the anus and the genitals, the perineum point. And send down a grounding cord. I invite you to explore grounding in this way. Your grounding cord could look like a rope or a tube or a root. Or something else. Whatever it looks like is just perfect. Just make sure it's well connected at your root chakra in the center of the earth. Tethering you to the center of the earth. Noticing how it feels to be grounded in this way. Bringing you into full presence. As we open here now with calling in the sacred directions and sacred space.
In the east, where the sun rises with promise, we call upon the element of air. May its clarity and inspiration guide our way forever as we journey forth on the paths of growth and learning.
In the south, where the flames dance with passion, we call upon the element of fire. May courage and strength ignite our spirits as we embrace transformation and vitality.
west, where the waters flow with emotion. We call upon the element of waters. We guide our intuition and healing cleanse of our souls. As we navigate the depths of emotion and renewal.
In the north, where the earth stands firm and stable, we call upon the element of earth. May grounding and abundance support our endeavors as we build our foundations with wisdom and stability.
Above us, where the sky stretches boundlessly, we call upon the element of spirit. May guidance and connection illuminate our path as we commune with the divine and higher realms.
Below us, where the roots intertwine with the earth, we call upon the spirit of the earth. May strength and stability anchor our being as we honor the ancestors and depths of our existence.
Within us, where the essence of all the elements reside, we call upon the spirit of within and ask for balance and harmony to fill our hearts. As we unite with the sacred energies of our universe.
And we call upon this beautiful energy of this Virgo new moon to infuse our circle with the healing energies of the High Priestess in this time, that we may come into balance with ourselves and all of our relations. And with gratitude and reverence, we do call upon these directions. May their wisdom and guidance bless our intentions. And with that, the directions are called.
The circle is cast.
And we are now in sacred space. Imagining now that you find yourself in a beautiful meadow at the time of autumn, and the sun is shining and there's a beautiful breeze moving through, and in the yonder is a beautiful forest filled with autumn colors. Well, being a beautiful day, you decide to go and explore that forest. So across the meadow you venture, and towards the forest you go. And as you get closer to this forest, you notice that there is a big grandmother tree that seems to be calling you. So you make your way over towards this giant old tree whose foliage is filled with beautiful colors of autumn. And as you reach the canopy of this tree, you look up and wonder, and perhaps some leaves are trickling down onto the forest floor. And maybe you kick up some of those leaves on the forest floor. Enjoying this beautiful season of change. And then you take a little closer look at this giant old tree. And the next thing you notice is at the base of its trunk is a very large opening. An opening large enough you can actually walk into. So you go and peek into the opening of this grandmother tree. And the next thing you notice is that her root system is making like a stairwell going down. Well, this all seems rather intriguing and inviting. After all, this grandmother tree was calling you. So you decide to venture down that root system. And step by step, down and down you go. Step by step, down that root system you go. Step by step, going deeper into the earth. Deeper and deeper you go. Step by step, going down and down. And a couple more steps, you will finally arrive at a landing. And what opens before you is the most beautiful, majestic scene. For this place is filled with trees and flowers and creatures. And in the yonder, maybe a couple of 100 yards, maybe 60 meters away, is a large body of water. Perhaps it's a sea or the ocean. And there seems to be a path that leads to this body of water. So this all seems rather enchanting and inviting. So you decide to make your way down that path towards the body of water you go. And as you make your way down that path, the whole place seems to come to life. For the birds come chirping and the butterflies come fluttering around you and the creatures come out as if to say hello. Well, all these beings seem so familiar with you. For as they should. For you have just found yourself in the sanctuary of your soul. A place your soul knows to go for guidance, for healing, and for inspiration. So you keep making your way, taking in all the beautiful sights and sounds and smells. And the next thing you know is you come stumbling across this very large bowl. And this bowl seems to have some debris in it, some stones and, I don't know, sticks and stuff. But I want you to take it with you. Just pick it up as it is and take it with you. Because this is your bowl. And you pick it up and you take it with you and you notice it kind of has some weight to it, this bowl. But you got it. This is your bowl, your stuff. And we're going to check it out some more once we get to the edge of the water. So you only have less than 100 yards to go, less than 30 meters. So just keep going. And I know the weight of the bowl might become kind of cumbersome and maybe slows you down a bit, distracting you from being able to see and take in all the beauty. Oh, it seems like drudgery now, but you got it. You're strong. You got this. Not too much further to go. Now you're approaching the water, and I want you to find somewhere safe to place that bowl down by the water's edge, which you can hear is gently lapping up. So maybe in the sand or on some rocks or grass, you put that bowl down. You kind of shake it off and take in the beauty of this water, which is calm and clear, and maybe you decide to kick off your shoes and dip your toes into the water. And the water is such a beautiful temperature. Well, now I want you to go back to that bowl. And we're going to check it out some more. There's some stones in this bowl, so I want you to dip your hand into that bowl and pick up one of those stones. And as you pick it up, you turn it over, you notice it has some writing on it. It says stressed. Stressed? Yeah, well, who hasn't had some stress? How about taking that stone and tossing it into the water, and it goes splooshing into the water, sinking to the bottom, never to be seen again. I'm sure that felt kind of good. So let's keep going. The next stone you pick up, you turn over, it says afraid. Okay, yeah, well, had some fear. Let's take that and toss it. It goes splooshing into the water, sinking to the bottom, never to be seen again. Next stone you pick up, you turn over, it says worried. Now you get the idea, all these things you've been carrying, but you know what? Maybe some of this stuff isn't even yours. Maybe you're carrying some of the weight of the world, your family, the community. So let's just unload some of this stuff. So take that stone, toss it into the water, and let's keep going. Next one. You pick up, turn over, it says disappointed, toss it. Next one, nervous, overwhelmed, regretful, sad, tired, violent, despairing, disgusted, guarded, indifferent, irritable, self-protective, uneasy, bored, depressed, envious, lonely, heartbroken, frustrated, heavy-hearted, hurt, impatient, insecure, jealous, miserable, confused, and all these memories. You keep pulling up all these memories and mistakes and trauma and hurts and things that happened in the past, and it just seems, keep pulling it all up. And you know what? All you really need to do now is just turn the whole thing over. And you turn the whole thing over into the water, and everything goes splooshing into the water, sinking to the bottom, never to be seen again. Well, that probably felt pretty good, didn't it? Well, as you turn that bowl back over, it actually starts to be filled with light. You can see light dancing in this bowl. And maybe little light beings filling the bowl. So I want you to put that bowl down on the ground in a safe place, because these light beings and maybe angels and your guides or ancestors are going to do a little more work here, helping to replenish your bowl of light. And as they do this, how about taking a little healing dip into these magical waters? So you prepare yourself to go into the waters, and you submerge down into the waters. And the next thing you notice is that, yes, these are indeed magical waters. For you can breathe under these waters and see perfectly. And these waters are filled with beautiful fish and coral, sea creatures. Maybe there's whales, dolphins, maybe octopus, sea turtles. Well, the next thing you know is that one of these sea creatures comes up to you. And they tell you that they're your water guide. There to guide you into a healing journey in these mystical waters. So you allow yourself to go with them and explore. As you swim with this sea creature, it takes you through beautiful places, and you can feel the waters healing and renewing you. And if there's anything else to heal or shift in your energy field, you give them up to the waters. Any stress or anger, frustration, name them and give them to the waters. What have you been holding? What are you willing and ready to release? These waters are drawing it out from you to the root. Allowing, surrendering to the waters, allowing them to heal you. One emotion at a time. in a moment, it'll be time to emerge from these healing waters. But before you do, you open yourself to any final messages or transmissions from these waters, which are soothing your soul, rebirthing you, bringing you to a place of deep inner peace and authenticity, restoring you to who you truly are. Your water guide then guides you back towards the shore. And before you leave them, you take a moment to thank them for a safe journey. And then you return to the beach and to your bowl of light, which is now radiant with light, dancing with light. And you can see perhaps your guides or angels or ancestors who've been there supporting this process. You thank them and collect yourself and your bowl of light and begin to make your way back down that path. Towards that root system you go. And as you do, the whole place seems to become even more vibrant. The sights, the sounds, the smells, the sanctuary of your soul. And perhaps you notice some of your other guides that dwell or are visiting the sanctuary of your soul, maybe ancestors or angels. And they come out to bless you on your way and remind you that they are there for you. They're guiding and supporting you on your journey, so remember to ask for their support. And then you come upon the altar of the sanctuary of your soul, and there's yet another guardian there to support you, and there's a place for you to place your bowl of light for safekeeping. So you place your bowl of light upon this altar at the sanctuary of your soul. And anything else you want to add to your altar, maybe flowers or crystals. And then you continue your journey on to that root system that will guide you out. Reaching the root system, you begin your journey step by step. Up and up you go. Step by step, going up and up you go. Step by step, up and up, almost floating up those steps, feeling so light and renewed. Up and up you go. Up and up, a little more, until finally you pop at the top. Into a beautiful day. And before you make your way on with your day, you take a moment to thank that tree for a safe journey And that grandmother tree reminds you you can return back to her anytime. For this is a portal to the sanctuary of your soul. And with that, you make your way on with your day, feeling better and better every day, in every way. And now in a moment, it will be time to return from your journey and stir. So bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. Just noticing your breath as it goes in and out. Noticing your chest as it rises and falls. Noticing anything you gathered from your journey you would like to make a note of. And if you feel ready to stir, you can perhaps begin to wiggle your fingers and toes as we bring you back with a song.
We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. Spirit divine comes to me, feeling love, healing me. Open my heart, allow me to see beauty and love lives in me. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are whole. You are whole. I am whole. We are whole. True that.
And with that, we give thanks for this sacred circle and this healing time together. We know that whenever we gather as a group, our intentions, our prayers are magnified 1,000-fold. May we bring anyone into the circle. You can speak their name to to yourself, who you would like also to be blessed by this healing frequency, these prayers. And let's send this energy across the globe that may bring healing to people of all places, healing to people of Palestine, of Gaza, of Israel, of Ukraine, of Russia, of the Congo, of Ethiopia, of all places of war and strife, Myanmar, China, America, South America. May all beings know love. May all beings know peace. We give thanks to our guides, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, our ancestors, the elementals, the sacred directions, and all of those of highest light who've been with us here today. We give thanks to the Aina, to Mother Earth. May we offer and dedicate this to the healing of the earth and all of her children. And with that, we release this energy. Go if you must, stay if you will. The circle is now open but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. May the blessings of the goddess and all divine beings be always with you. Ashe. Amen. Satnam. Namaste. Grazie. Mahalo. Nui loa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, we are going to come back and sit with you for a little sharing circle if you are online in our Zoom room. Thank you.